European leaders to accompany Zelenskyy to DC to back him during Monday's meeting with Trump. Hundreds of thousands gather in Tel Aviv to protest against the continuing war in Gaza, and devastating floods have killed over 340 people in Pakistan. Welcome to the Hook News Brief. Here are the top stories for the day. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy is headed to the White House for another meeting with his American counterpart, Donald Trump. This follows Trump's summit with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Alaska on Friday. Trump is pushing for a full peace deal between Russia and Ukraine after his meeting with Putin. Zelenskyy has said that a peace deal is impossible without security guarantees for Ukraine and that Ukraine will not cede territory to Russia. Zelenskyy's last White House visit ended abruptly after Trump accused him of being ungrateful. This time, Zelenskyy will be going to Washington, D.C. with a host of European leaders backing him. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer, French President Emmanuel Macron, German Chancellor Friedrich Merz, Italian PM Giorgia Meloni and others will be with Zelenskyy in an unprecedented show of support. Hundreds of thousands of people took to the streets of Tel Aviv on Sunday to protest against the expansion of the Gaza war. They blocked roads and gathered at Tel Aviv's Hostage Square to demand an end to the war and the return of the remaining hostages in Hamas captivity. Hamas still holds 50 hostages and about 20 of them are believed to be alive. The protesters say that the Netanyahu government's plan to seize Gaza City puts the survivors' lives at risk. Family members of the hostages addressed the crowd, with one saying, "The Israeli government has transformed a just war into a pointless war." And at least 340 people have died because of flash floods in Pakistan. The worst hit region is Buner in Khyber, Pakhtunkhwa, with over 150 dead. The floods were triggered by cloudbursts, which led to torrential rains. Pakistani authorities have warned of more rain and landslides up to Tuesday. Higher than normal rains in Pakistan have led to over 600 deaths since June 26th. Heavy rains have also ravaged India, with over 60 deaths reported in Kashmir after a cloudburst last week. That's it for today's morning news brief. Please download the Hook app or log on to hook.online for more news updates.